Girl, this joint is hitting. So for today's staycation so far, I went to the I missed breakfast, which was really annoying. Guess who played her? Good morning. Good morning. Guess who played herself this morning? So I was like, oh, breakfast is included. So I come downstairs, and what happened? Breakfast was over at 9:30, and I came down almost 10 o'clock. So now I'm in search for breakfast. Don't be like me. But then there was this little like diner joint across the street, got a BLT, it was cool. The thing about this area of Bethesda is that there is shopping, there is a lot of restaurants, there's also a metro station, so it's pretty accessible. So far the staycation has been cool. The hotel, it's really me not doing my research and also kind of like trying to be cheap by like picking the first thing. I be impulsive sometimes, and so I don't be doing my full research, you know, which is what happened here. Oh, is this the metro? Girl, I'm really just out here walking right now. That Salt Cave was everything though. Like, I will be visiting there again. The sound of this is so relaxing. If I could have heard this in that Salt Cave, that would have been fire. I'm trying to find the 7-Eleven right now because I seen it when I was walking down the street. When I was walking to the Salt Cave, because I walked from the hotel to the Salt Cave. 7-Eleven really is that girl. Actually, Wawa is that girl. So 7-Eleven is like that girl's cousin. Ooh, look at this little area. Look at this lush greenery. If I worked down here, I definitely would come out here to eat my lunch when it was nice. You know how you walk somewhere and then when you're walking back, you're like, bro, I don't even remember walking this far. That's where I'm at right now. If you're into jazz, right on Wisconsin Avenue, there is a blues and jazz club. Why isn't it working for me? Like, I understand your country. Bro, listen, I remember one time, I don't remember where I was, but this one girl, I don't remember where she was. This is when I was like a lot younger, and she was saying something, and she was like, yeah, like, and all the parents came up to the school to get their churn, and I was like, what? She was like, they churn, and I was like, girl, she's like, they children, and I'm like, okay, so then you know what the word is. And then that is how I learned churn. That's how I learned what churn was, y'all. Y'all, I got Riesling, or as Lindsay likes to say, Riesling. Hold on, do you want to say hi? Hello. She got a rosé.
Sparkling rosé.
Sparkling rosé. Girl, get into this plate. I got the hanger steak with fries, and so we have some ketchup. I'm assuming that might be like an aioli. Probably some au jus. What is this over here that you have?
Blackened catfish wrap.
Want some potato chips. Ooh. I don't think I ever said the restaurant that we're at, but it's called Barrel and Crow. It's good. These fries are good. Let's see about the steak. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Seasoned very well. This white sauce is an aioli. You gotta mix the ketchup with the aioli and get it popping. So let's do that. Delish. So the verdict on the steak and fries is that it was great. The steak, so I got a medium, so it's still, there's still some red and some pink on the inside, but on the outside it was like, had a little crisp on it, I guess. Is that like when you sear something? Something like that. It was delicious. But overall, Barrel and Crow will likely see me again. So Barrel and Crow is over here, and now we are going to Brickside. I met up with my girl Lindsay for a little bit of day drinking. I was hoping to get a little bit of like work done. However, the Wi-Fi is not working. So I'm about to go to the front desk to ask about the Wi-Fi. She said it was a difficult process. So I did play around with my computer, and it appears that the Wi-Fi is now working, so shout out to Shorty. Right now I'm about to go get some food. I'm in Guapo's. Currently eating some chips and salsa. I ordered the lomo saltado. Look at that. You can see the steam on this joint, girl. Lomo saltado with these, with the steak, the peppers, the onions, the french fries, the rice, and some beans. Like, we're about to get into it. The flavor is popping. This is the restaurant that my hotel room is above. And this is really good. I'm glad I ordered it. I was a little skeptical at first, especially because it was between this and the chimichangas. And this was a lot more than the chimichangas, but it was worth getting. It's good. Yes, thank you. So the beans. I'm so satisfied right now. Good morning. So overall, I would say that this staycation was a success. I can't wait to do it again. If you are a fan of staycations, what do you like to do when you take one? If you think you want one, what do you want to do when you take one? Please leave a comment below. Next time I will definitely be doing my research on the hotel and picking a nicer one. So, you know, I'll take the L on that. But the food I had was great. The salt cave was cool. Hanging out with my homegirl yesterday was cool. And even just like laying up, relaxing, sleeping in was pretty much all I cared for. So thank you for joining me, and till next time. Run my laptop to the front desk. Shorty claims that it's working out. She was doing a whole bunch of clicking and clacking and all this other stuff. So we'll see.